What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at something a little bit different. This is the Yeezy Boost 700 Waverunner, the Kickwho godkiller batch. Before we get into these, I want to remind you that this video and all the other content on my channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you're new to the channel, guys, if you'll go ahead and like and subscribe for me, I really appreciate it. It is very, very helpful. You can also then be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at kvegaskickz. Guys, I appreciate the support, and we're going to jump right into these Yeezys. So if you followed me in a previous YouTube life, thank you and welcome back. And then of course on this channel, this is definitely something new. Typically just review Jordans, Kobe's, some different Nikes maybe. This is the first time I ever reviewed any Yeezy at all that I recall. You know, don't quote me on that, but certainly any Yeezy Boost. This is the Kickwho godkiller batch of this shoe, so let me show you their information, including that discount code for you, KVegas. Of course, that will be in the description. I know they'll take care of you. Let's jump in. So you do have that outsole and this solid black rubber. It has got the herringbone traction pattern, which is great. Of course, you can see the Boost foam through there. You do have your Adidas branding here at the heel. All that looks as it ought to, as far as I can tell. Tried to watch some videos and whatnot of these before the review. Of course, you got that Boost midsole with the different like paint splots, the black and then the orange, the paint running or the black running from the panels across the back of the shoe. Medial side, just like the lateral side as far as your coloring and whatnot. All looks pretty good, and so does the toe box area. All looks as it ought to. Now, as far as the fit and the comfort of these shoes, these are extremely comfortable on foot. I mean, that Boost material, it's no joke, and the midsole, very cushioned. But as far as the fit now, I mean, it looks like I got multiple opinions. Some people were saying these fit true to size. Most of what I saw that they were a little bit small, and in my opinion, that's the case. These are a men's 13, which is my natural size. They do fit me slightly snug, and it's kind of a weird sensation. It's actually not, doesn't feel snug up here at the toe box for me, more as much as it does right through here almost. I don't know if it's because of that sleek shape or what, but in my personal opinion, I would recommend you go up a half size on this shoe if you can. I could not do that because these stop at a size 13 in the godkiller batch. However, being that the upper here is mesh and then, you know, natural suede, you know, not synthetic materials, I feel like they'll stretch out some and be just fine. Again, they were not uncomfortable on foot, just a little snug, but again, more so in this area, not on the tip of my toe. So at any rate, the upper of the shoe, of course, you got a mix of materials. You got some nice suede on these dark, on the black panels and on the gray. Then you have padded mesh here at this forest green and the blue. Suede is a nice material around the toe box area. That is one thing that I noted on some other reviews. Some lesser quality batches did not have this nice suede. It was more almost like a nubuck, and it was like flat. This actually, I don't know if it's showing up as well on camera, but you can see the graininess there, so that's good. Your strap here holds down these kind of lime green laces. Those look correct. You got this nice mesh padded tongue, and you can see the gray hits on your sock liner and your insole, size tag and whatnot. We'll take a look at that, but it does have the Yeezy branding there that it ought to, so that's all good. Let me go ahead while I have it like this. I'm gonna get the light on so you can see all the different 3M effects. Of course, you got it here at the tongue and this strap as well. You can see the 3 stripes underneath this mesh panel. Of course, these are 3M, and then you got the 3M hits on the back here as well in these little circles. All that looks to be correct. And again, there's the 3 stripes underneath that panel. Above this panel, you got some nice gray tumbled leather, really good quality on that, nice and soft. And then your padding here at the back is more of this gray mesh. Felt really good around your ankle, got all the correct notches and whatnot to really hug that area. And then more of that same light suede in gray that you have up at the toe cap. You got that back here at this heel portion as well. Shape looks to be on point. Don't really see any issues there. And then the medial side of this pair, guys, just a mirror image of the lateral. Again, you got, let me get that light back on. You can see the 3M hits of those stripes. There you go. That's probably the better shot of it right there from a little bit of a distance. All right, let's bring in the left one, take a look at it. But again, just a mirror image of the right shoe, nothing different. Very polarizing design. I remember when these came out, this was definitely a turning point for the Yeezy line. Nothing like they had released previously. I didn't really, I don't know. it was polarizing to me as well. Couldn't decide if I liked them or not. They have really grown on me, and I decided, hey, let's give it a shot with the godkiller batch. Back of the shoes, everything looks pretty good. This one might not be quite sitting as flat as that one. Not that that will matter on foot. Good shot of everything. And you guys be sure to let me know what you think about these in the comments. I know I say that, but since I am anything but a Yeezy expert, if you see something that I do not, feel free to point that out. And you can do it in a nice way. but yeah, let me know. All right, let's take a look at the insole, or the strobel, sorry. You can see the exposed circle there, that foam, that boost material. And then, like I said, you got your size tag, and it does have the Yeezy branding there right next to the size tag. All right, not a lot to see there. Now these just came with some regular tissue paper inside, and then you do get the correct insole with the Adidas branding and all the markings on the bottom that should be there. Look to be on point, again, from what I could tell from other videos. All right, so that's the shoes. Let's set them over to the side and take a look at the box. So you do get this traditional look, the cardboard Yeezy box. Of course, this one has the 700 on it. You're gonna get a Yeezy Boost 700 made by Adidas and the Adidas logo. You got your boost. I'll show you all the way around, then we'll take another look at the box label. It is obviously the pull-out box. Just has some gray tissue paper in there. And then around here, you got your box label, Yeezy Boost 700 made by Adidas. You do have the Fulfillment Warehouse sticker on there. And then give you a good shot of all the size tag and just everything that you would expect on here, guys. I'm not going to try to pull that out because it's kind of a pain to slide this out on camera. Box was pretty well protected in shipping, did get a little bit banged up, but nothing too dramatic. And the shoes, again, as far as I can tell, looking really good. Looking forward to wearing these. Again, I think they'll stretch out a little bit and be just fine. But again, I recommend you go up half size if you can. So anyway, guys, that's my unboxing review of this Yeezy Boost 700 Waverunner, the Kickwho godkiller batch. I hope you enjoyed the review and that it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about this pair in the comments. Is there something I missed? Be sure to follow me on my other socials and be on the lookout, guys. We got a lot more reviews coming your way.